Welcome to the Pump List. This is James.
I'm Adam.
And we are freezing to death here in Illinois.
It's not that bad.
It's negative 33 outside.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad. Get the fuck out of here. It's not that
It's
bad.
like a cool summer morning.
God awful.
It's wonderful out.
I have a headache. It's alright.
Wonderful.
Now you're not here to hear me complain about that. You're here.
It's perfect
Hear
football
me
weather.
complain about other shit. What?
It's perfect football weather.
Perfect football weather, yeah. Too bad the Bears aren't in, right?
For the Packers.
Oh, the Packers, exactly.
So the Lions, wait, they played in the dome because they're pussies.
Damn. Those are pussies. So, we have Super Bowl Sunday coming up. It's this Sunday. We got the Rams, we got the Patriots, and we're going to give you all the predictions that you need about anything and everything. We're going to do the over-under, spread, so pretty much the score of the game, MVPs, and then I'm going to look at all the special props, and I'm going to give you all the special props, answers, and all that good stuff. So, here we are, and Binks is even excited.
No.
Right?
That doesn't sound like an excited. That sounded like, oh, this fucking game.
What are you going to do, Kat? She made it.
That didn't sound like it was excited.
You're crazy.
It's more like this fucking game.
Yeah, exactly. So we got the Rams, we got the Patriots. It's going to be, what? The Patriots' 9th Super Bowl, and if they win, it'll be their 4th one to, no, 6th one to win. They've beaten the Eagles. No. Yeah, they beat the Eagles. Yeah, 6,
Eagles,
right?
Rams.
Yeah.
Lost the Giants twice.
Yep. They beat the Falcons. They beat the Seahawks.
And
Panthers.
Panthers.
So there you go. Yeah, they're going for their 6th.
No, the Broncos beat the Panthers.
No, the Panthers way back when.
Oh,
Jake Malone.
Oh.
Yeah. That Panthers team.
Yeah,
so
6.
Yes, exactly. So, it's going to be the LA Rams. First championship since 1999, right? Yeah, 99. So here we are. The bookends of, Patriots Rams of 2001 to Patriots Rams of 2018, pretty much. So, wow, the cat's going crazy. So, we're going to look at the spread right now. I believe the spread right now is at -2.5 New England. Give me your score. Give me your score. I want to know who wins, what's the score, what's going to happen.
28-21 Rams.
28-21 Rams.
Because if you look at the Patriots' past few Super Bowls,
yes,
it's not like they've been like blowing teams out or scoring like a ton of points. It's been relatively close games.
Right.
And low scoring game, and 20-20 isn't really low scoring. But, like, not like a fucking Rams-Chiefs game where it's like 100 to 100.
Right.
Like, it's a relatively controlled game. I think Rams find a way to win, and
I agree.
28-21.
I'm actually going to go with 27-24 Rams. For the Rams to win, they have what it takes to beat the Patriots. They know how to beat Tom Brady because they have the players that are set. When you look at the teams that have beaten the Patriots in the playoffs and especially in the Super Bowl, they have a great defensive line. The LA Rams have a great defensive line. They have Aaron Donald. They have Ndamukong Suh, who's actually doing a lot better nowadays.
Fowler.
They got Dante Fowler. They have a line that could disrupt the run and disrupt Tom Brady and pressure him enough to throw the ball away or throw it, and not make a precision pass. I think the Rams also have, of course, the offensive power to do the same thing. The Patriots, the last two teams that they faced the Chargers and they faced
the Chiefs.
The Chiefs. Guess what? They didn't have elite running back play. I understand.
Chiefs could have.
Yeah, the Chiefs could have. But they didn't have elite running back play.
Gordon.
I understand that, but Todd fucking Gurley. They have the elite running back.
Todd Gurley hasn't done anything.
That's okay, because you know what? They didn't even need him to beat the Saints to a week. Well, they needed refs, but anyways, The LA Rams have what it takes. They have the places set. They have the pieces set. That's what they have. So, 24-27. I'm at 51 points. You're at 49 points. The over-under is 56.5. We think that's a little bit... That's going to be... That's too high.
Yeah.
Because, honestly, how the Patriots are playing and how I think their offenses are not going to be explosive. It's not going to be explosive enough to go for 56.5.
If one is, it's probably going to be the Rams.
I agree.
The Patriots don't have enough weapons to be an explosive offense.
Right.
Because their number one receiver, I think, is still Edelman.
I think it'll be a very defensive game with these two, and it's shown the last few games for both.
If it is, I think Aaron Donald's the MVP.
All right, you say Aaron Donald the MVP. I'm going to go with, I hate to say it. You know what? No, I'll go Todd Gurley. I think Todd Gurley will have a great game. I think he'll have about 60 to 70 rushing yards with about 50-plus receiving yards. Say 2 touchdowns combined, one each. So he'll have 70, 50, 120 combined yards and 2 touchdowns. I think that'll be definitely enough for Todd Gurley to get the Super Bowl MVP. But you're going with Aaron Donald. I
think he gets 2 sacks, and whoever the fuck the Patriots use as a running back, I think he's going to force a fumble.
Michelle?
Yeah, it's going to be Michelle or White or Burkhead or whoever.
One of them, exactly. So, we're going to go down a little bit of the line. Let's see what we got here. All right, so you know what? I'm going to back out, and we're going to go straight to Super Bowl special props. This is the one that you all want. So, when you said... Oh, wow. All right. Todd Gurley's at 10-1 to win Super Bowl MVP. I like that. Aaron Donald at 18-1. That's really good. So, $10 with you, $180 right there, guys. That's some good stuff.
Or $100, but
yeah, or $100. Exactly. 10 to win 100 or 10 to win 180. Go for it. You put, on each one, so it's only 20 to win 100 or 20 to win 180. I like it. Coin toss, who gives a fuck? Alright. National anthem. How long will it take Gladys Knight to sing? Who the fuck is Gladys Knight? Do you know who Gladys Knight is?
Gladys Knight?
Gladys Knight. Gladys Knight! Gladys Knight to sing the U.S. National Anthem. Over 1 minute 47 or under 1 minute 47?
Over, I guess. I don't know.
I'm going over because I think the last few years the over/under was at 2 minutes and 15 seconds, and it was way under. So this year with 1 minute 47, I think it's going to be too short of a time, and I think it'll be over for sure. All right, I'm not going to do that one. That's weird. Will Gladys Knight be wearing a skirt, dress, or gown to sing the U.S. National Anthem?
All of them.
A kilt. I'll say a kilt, so no. So no would do 1 plus 165. Gladys Knight forgot. I thought it said forget to omit a word from the national anthem.
Yeah. Someone always forgets a word.
3-1 odds for that. So go with the yes. Will any player take a knee during the national anthem?
Yeah.
That's 3-1 also. I'm going to say no. I'll say no to that, but I think she'll forget a word. Will any scoring drive take less time than it takes Gladys Knight to sing the national anthem?
Yeah, I could see golf woods for a long...
For maybe to start the whole season, start the whole game off. Yes, I will take that bet
so as far
at minus 145.
I could see Sue doing that.
Yeah, I can too. I can totally see that. Will CBS broadcast mention the point spread or total during... Yes. You know why? Because
FanDuel is their
FanDuel, yeah. And so, fucking sports gambling is on a high right now. It's trending up. It's becoming big. It's always big, but it's becoming mainstream now. Yeah, definitely. Oh, there we go. Combined yardage of all touchdowns. 87.5 yards over under. So all the touchdowns, if it's like a 10-yard run or a 12-yard pass, it's all combined for that. 87.5. I'm going, yes. I even think there's going to be a 70-yard touchdown.
Well, let me think, because I got like 7 touchdowns. So, yeah, it would have to be over, because even if they're like a 10 or 20-yard touchdown, if you have 7 of them.
Yeah, so that's around it, but I'd say yes, over. Whoa. Combined yardage of made successful field goals over under 122.5.
I mean, Zerline gets some.
He gets 57 yarders, but will they need it? I'm going to say under.
They might not need it, but he might just do it.
I'm going to say under on that one. What are you saying?
Yeah, under.
Under. Distance of longest penalty in game, over under 15.5 yards.
Over, they'll do a couple.
Oh, yeah. They'll fuck over the Rams a couple times with the pass interference this time around. How many LA Ram players will have a reception? Over under 6.5.
See, Woods, Cooks,
Yep.
Gurley,
Yep.
Huckabee,
3.
Other tight end.
Yeah.
Is Coupling.
I don't think so. I don't know.
Then
I'm going to say
C.J. Anderson.
Oh, C.J. Anderson.
Under.
That's under. That's too much. How many LA Rams will have a rush attempt? Over under 5?
Well, Goff will probably have one. The 2 running backs. They usually give Woods a rushing attempt and Cooks a rushing attempt.
I'm going to go under. I say they have it on 4.
I'll say even.
Even, I like that. And that's at minus 230. How many New England players will have a reception? Over under 7.
Do we even have
I'll say 7.
That could get
It doesn't matter. Tom Brady throws it to everybody. I'm going to say 7. I'm going to say on the dot. I'm going to say right at 7.
Yeah,
I'd say,
but I just don't know if they have 7 people who can catch.
Yeah, that's true. Little dump offs. How many New England players will have a rushing attempt? Over under 5.5. It doesn't matter.
Well, they have 5 running backs. I mean,
so there's 5. So they're going to tell you all of them are going to get one. It just depends if somebody else is going to get a reverse or something like that.
I mean, they won't give reverses because who the fuck on that team?
Tom Brady might run.
He's going to get fucking killed if he tries to run.
Well, if it's a 3rd and 2, nobody's open, so he runs to the sideline, gets a little first down. There you go.
And then Aaron Donald like bringing up the straight.
I'm going to say yes, over. That's plus 115. I like that one. How many players will have a passing attempt? Over under 2.5.
So over, because the Rams always do the trick plays.
Oh, there we go. And that's at minus 125. So take the over.
Because Michael throws the ball like a passing game now.
They're going to do a punt attempt, fake punt attempt. I like it. How many plays will Tony Romo correctly predict ahead of the play? Every damn one of them. That's why. Connor, you're going to love this one. How many plays will Tony Romo correctly predict ahead of the play? Over under 7.5.
Over.
Over.
Every play, right?
Yes. And that's actually at even odds at minus 120. Over. Let's go. I love Tony Romo.
Right.
He will. He'll get every fucking play right. I love it. This is the only way Tony Romo can get to a Super Bowl. Hey! Sorry. How many quarterback hits will Aaron Donald record? Over 2.5?
Yeah.
It's plus 105.
Yeah.
It's not sacks. It's not, just...
I mean, just having it over 2 hits.
Now, does that count maybe a penalty towards him, too? Because he'll get
but he'll get over 2 hits.
I believe so. How many times will Ted Rath be mentioned during the broadcast?
Who the fuck is Ted Rath?
I don't know. Hey, Connor, who's Ted Rath?
I'd say under because I don't know who the fuck he is.
What?
I'll say under because I don't know who the fuck he is.
Yeah, wait. Broadcast only from kickoff to game end. Every time the announcers say Rath, it will count as 1.
Under because I don't know who the fuck it is.
Yeah, I'm going to say under. I don't know who the fuck Ted Rath is. Maybe he's the owner?
No, because that's Robert Kraft and
Rams.
Rams is Con.
Yeah, you're right. All right. How many replays will be shown of Ted holding Sean McVay back during the game?
He has a coach that just holds him back so he doesn't attack the refs.
Does he?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. He just McVay's crazy. Over under 1.5.
Over.
I'm going under.
He's gonna go after the
It's gonna be one time.
He's gonna go after
It's gonna be one time.
He's gonna do more than
that's over is actually minus 135.
He's gonna go after the refs because they're gonna make some stupid plays.
Oh my god. How many, I say under, which is 105, minus 105. How many times will CBS show pictures of Sean McVay in college?
Over. Because
1.5. Over under 1.5.
Do something.
This is from kickoff to game end, so it's no
over. Over, because like when there's commercial break, when there's breaks, like timeout and game timeouts.
I'm going under. And you know what? The under is actually 1.5, under 1.5 plus 150. I'm taking the under. You're saying over?
Yeah.
Well, that's minus 200.
That's because they'll show one of like him in college and a Belichick in college, and Belichick's will basically be in black and white.
It'll be
so that's at least one. Then they'll probably show another one of him coaching in college. Because it's in college. So he coached in college too.
Yeah, okay. Alright, I kind of like that. So there's your two. How many times will the broadcast mention Sean McVay's age?
Over.
Over under 1.5? You say over, so you're minus 250.
I'll keep saying how young he is.
I'm gonna say
overboard with
that. Yeah, they do. Oh, you know, he's 33 years old. 33, 32, 34. He's around there. Alright. Jersey number of first touchdown scorer. Over under 26.5.
I say under. I think Robert Woods gets the first one, and he's 11.
I can see that. I'll go with that too. And that's even.
Yeah.
That's it. That's even. Even odds for the under of 26.5. Shit, I need to put some money into Bovada for this game. Number of different LA players to score points. Over under 3.5. You got to remember.
Really was the kicker.
Yep. That's right.
Okay, C.J. Anderson.
Yeah. So that and you can even say Woods, and I mean,
Hacker might throw himself a touchdown.
So definitely over. It's at minus 175. So the odds are not that
It's score a point.
Yeah, so exactly. So you're fine. How many? What about Patriots? Over under 3.5.
Over.
Way too. Dude,
Gronk.
4 running backs will
Michelle.
Yeah.
Probably at least.
And then the kicker.
Yeah.
So that's 4 right there. Boom. Minus 200. I love it. Ooh, what the fuck is this? Time remaining on the clock after first. Oh, well, maybe. Oh boy, let's. All right, that one's weird. It's too much. It's fine. We'll do it. Time remaining on the clock after first score in the first quarter. And it's by 30 seconds. I'm going to say it's going to be. Oh wow, there's no points in first score too. I'm going to say
13 to
29, so that's 18 to 1 odds. I'm going to say around 11:30 to 11:59, which is 14 to 1 odds. But okay, yeah, somebody scores real quick. Like first play, second play of the. Well, third. It would probably be like the fourth play or something. I love these. Total Donald Trump tweets on February 3rd. Just total Donald Trump tweets on February 3rd. Not even during the game, just February 3rd. Over under 6.
Over.
I guess say under.
He's going to tweet like 100 times. He does that. That's his job.
Yeah, that is his job. Over is minus 140. Under is even, actually. Total yards in the game. Over under 824.5. That's a lot.
Yeah.
I'm saying under.
Yeah, under.
I'm saying under.
There are going to be a lot of the points around there. There's going to be that many yards.
Yeah. Under minus 140. We like that.
I can see some short fields, both teams getting interceptions off the other.
Ooh. What will be the longest score of? What will be the longest score of the game? Which one will it be? Touchdown or field goal?
Field goal.
I'm saying touchdown. Because if we think Robert Woods is going to get like a 70-yard pass, I'm going touchdown.
I think Zerline's going to get a bunch of shit off and get the longest field goal in Super Bowl history.
He might. Touchdown is minus 130. Field goal is at minus 110. So touchdown's got a little bit of an edge. What will be the case on February 4th, 2019 at S&P 500 market close? New England Patriots are Super Bowl winners, and S&P 500 index closes above previous close. Patriots win, and the S&P close below previous close. Rams win above previous, or Rams below previous.
Rams win below.
Plus 270. Yeah, I'll go with that too. What will happen to the price of Bitcoin during the Super Bowl? What kind of a special prop is this? Bitcoin price is more at game's end or less at game's end?
I say more because people use that to sports gamble a lot.
I do too.
So
that's at minus 130. That's a favorite. I'll say that. What color will the liquid be that poured in the game-winning on the game-winning coach? We got lime, green, yellow, orange, red, clear water, blue, and purple.
Blue.
I'm saying clear water. I'm saying clear water. I'm gonna say clear water. Just clear water. Plus 220 for clear water. Blue is at plus 4-1 odds. Purple is at 10-1 odds. Yeah.
No one uses purple.
Yeah, no. But it's good. I like it.
Yeah.
All right. What will
drinking the wrong H2O?
Oh my God, this is gonna be great. What will Tony Romo be doing at the start of the 2019 NFL season? TV analyst, playing in the NFL, coaching as a defensive coordinator.
Because he knows every damn play. He knows every damn play. You can predict what you're doing.
Tony Romo is a defensive coordinator.
You can predict everything you're doing as a perfect defensive coordinator.
I love him.
He knows everything. He'll go see the formation and be like, no.
No. I know that play. Blitz him.
The sun will come with some completely unique formation. Like, I know what you're doing.
Something that you see like back in like Roman times or some shit. I know what they're doing. They're doing the 3 squad TL5 Falcon Arrow.
He's like an Inception coach. He's been in so many realities. He
just knows it all. Or an offensive coordinator.
I'll say defensive. He's gonna fuck some people.
I can't. Tony Romo is a defensive coordinator.
He knows what everyone's going to do before they do it. As an offensive coordinator, he does no help. But a defensive coordinator, he can predict everything.
Oh my God. I'm going to say he's going to be a TV analyst. Minus 500 for me. I'm boring. That's 16-1 odd. 16-1 is still pretty damn low to be a defensive coordinator.
I think the Cowboys hire him.
I could see that. Oh my God. What will the Super Bowl champions be served when they visit the White House? Fast food or any other food?
Will any of them actually go?
Oh yeah, touche. None, they don't go. I'm going to say any other food.
Yeah,
minus 320. That's heavily favored. Who will score more points? Who will score more points? Gronk or Zerline? I'm going to go with,
Zerline's
Well, let's see.
Extra points, plus a field goal or
6.
And Gronk might just get a touchdown.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going with Zerline. I might have to really put that down. Who will be the first team penalized for holding? Rams. I agree. Minus 130. That's favored. Who will be the first?
Rams.
Oh yeah. Who will be the first team penalized for pass interference?
Rams.
First play of the game, and Tom Brady just throws it.
Rams.
It's the Rams for sure. Who will score first, and who will score first, and who will win the game? Patriots score first. Patriots win. Patriots score first. Rams win. Rams first. Rams win. Or Rams first. Patriots win.
Rams first. Rams win.
I do too. Plus 250. So 2.5 to 1 odds. Who will be the Super Bowl MVP mentioned first in his speech? Teammates.
I can see them if it's the Rams and it's Donald. I can see him mentioning McVay because McVay turned them around.
10 to 1 odds for McDonald then. Gurley, so I'm definitely going to go with God. God for plus 190. Yeah, I could totally see that. Will any kick be returned for a touchdown? Ooh, now is that punts also? Will any kick return for a touchdown?
I said no. I'm
going to say no also.
Neither of them don't really have returners there.
Right. But 7 to 1 odds.
Yeah.
7 to 1 odds. That's not bad. Will Billy McFarland be caught selling counterfeit tickets to the Super Bowl?
Sure.
Sure. 25 to 1 odds. Sure. Will CBS show Kent State versus Miami highlights? Wait, what?
I think McVay went to one of those schools.
Okay. So will they do that?
I could see them showing him playing.
Yeah, I'll say yes. Will Mark Wahlberg attend the game and leave early?
Yeah, he's got kids.
And leave early?
Yeah, he's got kids. His kids are more important than the fucking Patriots.
I'm gonna say no.
Hell of time to get
I'm gonna say no.
Because he left early for the last Super Bowl because he had to bring his kids home.
Yeah, but that's just so stupid.
It's because they're more important than the fucking Patriots.
Yes is plus 550, so 11 to 2 odds. Will Rob Gronkowski retire after the game? No. He will. I think he might retire, but not literally after the game.
But it just says after the game. Like a few months from now is still after the game.
No, the retirement announcement must appear on the broadcast following the game.
So we'll drag it out.
Yeah, exactly. Will a fan run onto the field during the game? Yes.
Yep, and Donald will kill him.
And Donald will kill him. I wish that was also a pop. Yeah, both of them will. Yes.
They'll have 3D.
Yes will be 5 to 1 odds. I like those odds. I will take those odds. Somebody, please, go out there and run on the field. I'm putting $10 on it so I can win 50.
And try to
I'm not going to give you any of it.
And try to instigate a fight with Aaron Donald.
Yes,
see what happens.
That will be amazing. Will a non-quarterback throw a touchdown? Hecker?
Yeah.
Hecker. Yes. Yes is 250. I'll say yes. Plus 250. No is minus 400. Will any quarterback throw for 400 or more yards in the game? I'm going to say no.
No.
Minus 300? I'm going to say no.
No.
Will any touchdown be overturned by replay?
Yep. A Rams one.
I agree. Plus 150. You know what? No. I'm just saying no. I'm saying no. It's minus 200. I'm saying no on that one. Will any player be ejected for throwing a punch or fight? Yeah. So that's exactly who I'm thinking.
That's
yes. 7 to 1 odds. It's happening. Sue is doing it. Will any player propose to his girlfriend on the field after the game? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I 100% do believe that. Yes, 3 to 1 odds. Yeah, it'll happen. Will both teams combined score 76 or more? No, they won't. No, they won't. 76 points? No. Will either kicker will either kicker hit the upright or crossbar on a missed field goal or extra point. Yep. We're looking at you, Cody Parkey. We're looking at you.
Yep, Gakowski will miss one off the crossbar.
He did last year, right?
Zerline doesn't miss.
Fucked me over.
Yep, Zerline doesn't miss.
Yes is at 650. That's a lot for that, especially with all these crossbars.
Zerline doesn't miss.
Or no, that's at 350. I'm sorry, that's at the next one is at 650. 350. I'm gonna say no. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say no, minus 600. But if you go with Adam, it's plus 350. Will either team not punt during the entire game? Yes, one or both teams do not punt. No, both teams punt. So one team, just one of those teams, no punts.
No, they're gonna punt.
I'm gonna, yeah.
At least one drive isn't gonna work for both of them.
But how funny would it be if, like, the Rams had to punt and it was late in the fourth quarter and they didn't punt the whole game, and then Hecker goes for a pass? Now, how awesome would that be?
They do that too. It's not even.
Just like you know, that's the 650 one.
And that's what's coming to the Packers. That's his system. That's what McVay does. Like crazy shit.
Yes. Will the game be tied again? Wait. What? Wait, hold on. What did I miss here? Will the game be tied again after zeros? Oh, Will it be tied again after it's 0-0? Will it be any game?
Yeah.
Yes, I believe that too. That's minus 180. Oh boy. Will the LA Rams record a safety?
No, because generally the Patriots don't return kicks.
Yeah.
And
what about the Patriots?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like neither of them really return kicks, and that's usually the best way to back someone up, unless like they punt to the 1 or 2 yard line, maybe they get a sack, but that's I can't see that happening.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
unless a turnover happens, but
yeah, I'm gonna say no. Don't even take it. It's like minus 1,000, minus 10,000. It sucks. Will the Super Bowl winning team visit the White House? Yes or no? You said no.
No.
So plus 215. That might be a good one. Will there be a flea flicker attempt in the game?
Oh yeah.
It's McVay. Hell yeah, motherfucker.
Oh, Brady and Belichick do that.
Yeah, they do. They do it. Oh, you know what? I'll say yes. Plus 150. Will there be a penalty for roughing the passer?
Oh yeah.
Yes,
the Rams are gonna
sue for sure. Yes, minus 155. Will there be an onside kick attempt in the game? I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah. I can see if the Rams have the lead and they get the ball in the second half, them doing the Saints.
Yeah.
Just coming out and onside kicking to start the half. Just fuck
I'm going to say yes, even though I said 27-24. I'm thinking of the Rams being already up 27-17, and the Patriots have to get a touchdown and then get an onside kick. So yes, even money, minus 10.
But the right team's not going to recover it because you can't anymore.
No,
it's like impossible.
Will there be an offsides penalty called?
Yeah,
it's plus 250.
Especially because it's probably on the Rams because how much they move on the offense before they are actually set. I could see someone jumping.
Yeah. Oh boy, here we go. How many songs will be played during the halftime show? Over under 7.5. I'm gonna say under.
Under,
and that's at minus 105. Halftime. What will be the first song performed by Maroon 5? I don't even know any of these. One More Night.
You
think that's gonna be the first one? What's their hit single now?
I don't know.
I'll go with the one that's even. Makes me wonder. We'll go with that one. I hate Maroon 5. They suck. They're pieces of shit. Where's Guar? Guar should be out there.
Two of their members dead.
They should still be out there. What will the predominant color...
By that theory, Nirvana should be out there.
Alright, this was just stupid. What will the predominant color of Adam Levine's top at the start of the halftime show? Black or any other color?
Any other color.
Sure, even.
Probably the colors of the teams.
Will he be wearing a hat?
I don't know. No.
Sure. No, I'll say yes because he looks like a douche. So 2-1. Will Big Boy and Adam Levine perform Mick Jack at halftime?
I don't know what that is, so no.
I'll say yes because it's minus 350. Will Christina Aguilera make an appearance during the halftime show?
Probably.
I can say no, but plus 225 for yes, minus 350 for no. Will Maroon 5 place? I don't even know. Fuck Maroon 5. Yeah, that's it. That's all we got. Another one was Travis Scott. I don't know what the fuck they are.
From Blink-182.
Oh yeah, it is Travis. Oh wow, shit. Never mind. So there you go. He has 28-21 Rams. I have 27-24 Patriots. There is your whole.
Rams earlier.
Rams. So take the plus 2.5, and even if you feel a little fun or whatever, even take the Rams to win the game. They're only going to probably be like plus 135 or whatever, so it's going to be a lot of goodness. So take the Rams. There's all our bets for the Super Bowl. Super Bowl is this Sunday, and that's all we got for that. Nothing else about baseball.
I mean, why the fuck is nothing happening? This is getting like fucking ridiculous.
There's
like it's been like 3 months and nothing's fucking happening.
Nothing. I don't know what's going on.
And they're saying like that. One, they don't. Now people aren't expecting anyone to decide to like spring training.
Doesn't make sense.
And then they're also saying the players might do a work stoppage because I think the owners are colluding with each other to not give them money. Crazy contracts anymore.
I don't know. I don't know what the hell is going on anymore. It's baseball is going to go downhill, I think, because of this. I don't know. Maybe not. We're all just anticipating because every other free agency, right when free agency hits, all the big names start getting, signed a week and a half, 2 weeks in. Boom, 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 boom. Then we know everything till then. Now, it's been like 3 months.
The last 2 updates that have happened are like, there's a Machado saying, like, no deal with anyone is imminent. He's going to wait like a few more weeks. And Bryce Harper basically said he still wants to meet with like the final teams like another time or two. So,
what do you feel about the Padres now being in the mix? Is that true? Are they going to get one?
I'm sure it's true that they're
in the
trying.
Mix. Because now that they still see, these guys are still out here. Why don't we fucking try? Why doesn't all 30 fucking teams try? Like, come on. Like,
I can see them.
Might as well.
I can see them trying, but I don't know if any of them will actually go there.
I know.
It's the same thing I think about, like, the Phillies. Like, people keep saying, like, they're the favorites for Harper. I think if anything, I think he might just go back to the Nats.
He might. He honestly might.
But, like,
at this point, anything is fucking possible. Team. Both of them could be on the Marlins for all we fucking know.
They don't have money.
Somehow they'll make it. I don't know.
Like, the Phillies are an interesting young team. I just don't see Harper or Machado or either of them going there. But, I don't know. It's just weird because, like, even last year, like, when the Cubs signed Darvish, it was basically like 2 weeks before spring training. Because, like, nothing was happening. And then they noticed no one was making him any insane money offers, so they were just like, okay, and just offered him something, and he's okay.
Like, all right, cool.
And I think that's the same thing is going to happen with Harper.
Yeah.
I think, like, he's going to get close enough. I think that's what the owners are, like, banking on. That they know it's going to get close enough to spring training where the players like, okay, we got to get our kids set up in school, we got to get ready for the game, we got to do and the players are going to back off first. And then, like, the owners will sign him to a contract more like what they want him to.
I agree. It's fucked. So, yeah, Royal Rumble. Let's just go straight there. Like, the meat and potatoes of this episode is Super Bowl, aftermath of Royal Rumble, and the path to WrestleMania. Here we go. We got a lot to talk about the Royal Rumble itself, the Monday Night Raw, the SmackDown, other extremities of what's going on, extra stuff, extracurricular stuff going on in the WWE world, and yeah, so here we go. Let's start off with, man, where do we start out with?
I mean, that's kind of one of my douches, whoever booked the Rumble. The men's Rumble, that is.
The men's Rumble, alright.
Like someone said on their post on Bleacher Report,
really
that Seth Rollins won, but unfortunately for him, it's not going to be memorable because no one's going to remember that match.
It was a good one.
Yeah, but they also fucked it up. Number one, there were really no surprises except for Jarrett.
Well, you have a lot of NXT people.
Well, yeah, but you were kind of expecting a lot of NXT.
Yeah, I agree. It's becoming more of a Raw, SmackDown, and NXT.
Yeah,
and then the Rumble, and then at least you had Jeff Jarrett in this one.
Yeah.
Last year, I don't think they had anybody.
Yeah,
and you had Kurt Angle. Fine.
And then they also the ending with fucking Nia Jax going out.
That was weird.
Anyone else? And I don't know what to tell my friend. That was so fucking stupid because I could see. I mean, even though he was in the Rumble, I could see kind of why Dean Ambrose and Tommy requested their release. Like, if you're sitting in the back and you have, like, friends who are other superstars and you're like, I know Ambrose is good friends with Bray and with a few of the other guys in NXT, and he was probably saying, like, oh, so Nia Jax gets to go out there, but Bray's basically back here playing
for
fucking 12 months because he's doing nothing.
Months, yeah.
You can't think of anything for him to do, but you'll fucking put her in
Nia
just because she's really.
Are we going down back the road? Is WWE going back to the intergender like wrestling? Like when they were so against it for so long, all of a sudden they're like, you know what? Throw it out there. Let's see what happens.
I mean, they kind of are with the mixed match stuff.
Yeah, but like now it's like right there in front of our face with Nia Jax, and it's interesting. I don't know where exactly they're going to go with it. Are they going to do a whole China Jericho with Nia Jax and Dean Ambrose?
Is that what Dean Ambrose quit?
Not yet.
He's gone in April.
You could still do a rivalry with the two.
If he actually stays on TV. And he agrees to that.
Well, if he's under contract, he has to do what they say.
Really? Because CM Punk did what they said when he was under contract.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Then guess what? We're going to have another CM Punk on our hands with Dean Ambrose.
Neville did what they said when he was under contract, and I mean, you don't have to.
True.
Especially, and that's part of what his complaint was. He thought, like, the booking in WWE was stupid and made him, like,
made him look like a really stupid character.
And just,
everything sucks, everybody stinks, I need SWAT teams and all that shit. It was weird, and I think Dean Ambrose even thought it was weird.
Although,
so I'm on his side.
I am, but like, kind of like I told a few of my friends, like, yeah, it sucks that Tommy and Dean are gone, but it's the same as I thought about like them possibly not getting Kenny Omega. It's really not that big of a deal, because you still have Seth Rollins, you still have Kevin Owens, you still have Sami Zayn, AJ Styles,
you still have Samoa Joe
for a little while longer until he.
We'll see what happens with Finn Balor. That's going to be an interesting one.
You got Adam Cole in NXT,
Aleister Black. You got Johnny Gargano.
Yep.
Like, you have talent. You have Kenny Omega.
Why you just don't use him?
Yes. So, but no, I understand that the Men's Royal Rumble was kind of weird. I think they played off the whole Kofi Kingston type stuff way too much, especially in the women's one. With the
yeah, but that was awesome.
That was awesome.
It was better than the fucking
same stuff with the Kofi Kingston stuff.
But they said that was an accident. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh,
where he fell on Xavier?
Yeah.
Like, he was actually supposed to be eliminated there, and it just...
And they kind of fucked it up. And then he did get eliminated right afterwards, so it doesn't really matter. So, I mean, but yeah, I know what you mean. So they kind of impromptu or whatever. Rollins winning. Okay. It was expected. Nothing astonishing. The Becky Lynch, we all called it.
Yeah.
Lynch was going to lose against Asuka, especially when you saw that Lynch versus Asuka was the very first match. You already knew, Asuka's winning, Lynch is in the Royal Rumble, Lynch wins the Royal Rumble. We already know this. But it was still really cool how it played out. I liked it a lot. Well, I guess we could go down the ballot.
I got one more thing to break. So, there's kind of this rumor that he's gonna return right before WrestleMania.
Okay.
And be put in a story along with Daniel Bryan. Now that Bryan has rolling with him, because he posted, right when Bryan and Rowan were in the ring.
Yeah.
They put a picture of them together on Twitter, and then Xavier Woods tweeted Bray a picture of Daniel Bryan with the Wyatt family, and Bray said, "Many have come to pry me open, many have come asking for the key, offering promises that doubt would lessen, flaunting their oaths as currency." Then he posted this, "Dear old friend, I love your new stuff. I miss you too. See you around."
See, it's just so crazy. At least Bray is still.
Also, I mean, at this point, no one really knows. He could be hurt. He could be sick like he was last time, and they're just not saying anything.
Exactly, and he's just making cryptic tweets.
He's just fucking awesome. Because he's bored.
Still making sure that not just because he's bored, but making sure that, hey, I'm still here, guys. I'm coming sometime. I don't know,
but that still was my biggest complaint about that Rumble. That you put people fucking Nia Jax and Titus O'Neil and a couple others that are just jokes.
Yeah.
Instead of you could have let Finn back in it if Becky went back in the women.
Right.
You could have who else lost? You could have put Charlotte. I mean, Charlotte was in it, but
Charlotte was in it.
But in the men's one, if the losers,
Charlotte in the men's.
No, I'm saying the losers. If the losers went back into the women's, I know they have less women's superstars.
Right.
But still, they just made the end of the men's Rumble seem like a big joke, and the biggest problem I had with it was up until that point, Mustafa Ali had a great match. And I'm how can we shit on him? Let's have Nia Jax eliminate him.
Yep. That happened, everybody. I agree about that. Whoever booked that particular spot, that is my douche of the week. To just shit all over Mustafa Ali. That did suck. Let's talk a little about Finn Balor and Brock Lesnar. Now, initially, if you guys were watching, no one watched the reaction. It's okay. Oh, I gotta get that. It's gone. Never mind. But we did a reaction on my Twitch and all that shit. And initially, I was really upset about Lesnar, just kicking out of the coup de grace and winning.
Well, he didn't really kick it out. He put him right in the Camaro
lock
after he hit it.
I'm not as upset, all right, really, because we all saw it coming. We all saw Rollins versus Lesnar. We all saw that Vince McMahon's boy is still Lesnar, no matter how we're changing in WWE or whatever. It's still going to be Lesnar and Rollins at WrestleMania. But Finn Balor did look very, very strong in a losing showing.
Yeah.
He still looked like a main eventer. They didn't kill him.
But that's also why I'm upset.
They didn't kill him.
Upset they went the way they did with the title matches. Because the better match, no matter what people say, would have been fucking Daniel Bryan versus Seth Rollins.
I agree.
And then you could have, if Seth chose Daniel, you could have Finn go out the next day and be like, I was this close to beating you. He's like, I know I hurt you. Be like, and if I could have hurt you as the man, the demon's gonna take your title.
I agree. I think that would be awesome.
I think he's still pushing for the Taker match.
You might be right. You might be right about that.
I figured Brock would win, which it was just annoying. But the other thing that pissed me off was the next day at Raw, we just had Lashley fucking rape him, basically.
But it's the night after you just faced the Beast. I mean, you got to put that in the announcers. Michael Cole actually did a very good job at that. Oh my God, you're taking advantage of Finn Balor when you just faced the Beast last night. So there's more of a storyline on that. Finn Balor is, licking his root wounds and a little bit banged up because of the Beast. So I could understand him getting destroyed by Bobby Lashley. It wasn't in a match. It was just an altercation. It wasn't a squash match or anything like that. But it's going to set up Balor to hopefully win the Intercontinental title at Elimination Chamber or Fastlane, or maybe even WrestleMania. You might have, if you're not going to have your Undertaker Finn Balor at WrestleMania, then you might as well make this Finn Balor Bobby Lashley, because Bobby Lashley is getting a lot of crowd reaction.
Yeah. But they're saying that if they do the Intercontinental title at Mania, it's probably going to be like a multi-person match. It's not just going to be one-on-one Finn versus Lashley or whoever versus him. It's going to be like a bunch of people. But yeah, the Rumble was good. The Rousey Sasha match was really good. Was better than I kind of expected.
Rousey Sasha was amazing. Yeah. I really, really loved it. I loved how Sasha Banks still did what she did with, hey, 4-time champ or 4 horsemen, whichever one you can think of, or both.
Yeah.
But no, Ronda Rousey, that was an amazing match.
But I also I didn't like the Asuka match as much, just because I still
she won clean.
Yeah, but not just that. But making Becky tap made her look weak. I mean, I know she came back and won the Rumble, but still.
You know why? Because here's the reason why. Because I think they're going down, they're trying to go more towards the baby face of like how Daniel Bryan was when he was facing the Authority, or how with this sort of sort of like that. That's the only analogy I'm going to do, because I was going to go another
different route. That's kind of why I thought they were doing Finn.
Because, and Finn Balor. Because if you keep on going down the route of Roman Reigns type babyface, who just kicks out of everything, who just gets out of everything, or how he loses in some bullshit way.
I mean, I didn't mind her losing, but there's a difference in getting pinned and tapping out.
I agree. But
tapping out, you're made to look weaker. Because you
true. But because of how much momentum Becky Lynch already has, I don't think it really mattered, especially knowing that after going through a hell of a match with Asuka and making sure that the SmackDown Women's Champion does not look weak in the process, and also looks strong enough to be in the same breath as, sorry to say, but Becky, Charlotte, and Ronda, and Sasha.
She's still not.
She's not, but she will. She's getting, because she had so much momentum in NXT. She had so much momentum before she lost to Charlotte Flair.
There's one thing that will always hold her back. What? Unless she gets a manager, she can't cut a promo worth it.
Well, no, of course not. She doesn't know how to fucking do any promos. And yeah, you're right. That's what's going to hold her back unless Vince McMahon stays away from that and they keep on trying to do innovative ways of keeping her not needing to talk during promos, but acting accordingly. Kind of like how they did with Kane when he first came in. After he had Paul Bear. I know he could talk and all that shit, but they made him silent because...
No, when Kane debuted, it was that he couldn't talk. He didn't have a voice, he couldn't talk. So, that's different than someone like Asuka, who everyone knows can talk, she just can't say much.
Well, but they have to come up with innovative ways, instead of her just saying, Asuka, win against you, and shit like that. Or like you said, get her a manager. Get her a manager to talk for her.
Hey, fuck, you're using all the 205 Live people as managers anyways.
Might as well bring them in for Asuka, right? Yeah. I agree. So, but Asuka's ring performance is still very, very good. It's above average at worst. So, her beating Becky as they did is still telling the fans that, yo, Asuka's still not a slouch. It's still a great champion on SmackDown. It's still giving you enough empathy for Becky Lynch instead of like, oh yeah, you know, fine and great. Yeah, she loses and she taps out like shit. Maybe she is just normal, you know. And yeah, fine and great. It kind of hurts her a little bit until, of course, the Royal Rumble match where she wins, and then it's like, oh, we all forgot that Becky Lynch just tapped out 5 hours ago. That's another thing about the Royal Rumble. It's too fucking long. But 5 hours beforehand. That's true.
But then there's this other issue where, okay, you're making her look strong because you want to make it seem like the women's champions are equal. But after WrestleMania, when either Becky wins or Ronda wins,
oh yeah, no, that's
they're up here.
Well, yeah, because
she's still kind of down here.
Yeah, she's still kind of down here. But at least if you give her some credibility, yeah, she's not going to be exactly right with the Raw champion, but at least she'll be closer to it instead of like, SmackDown champion doesn't do shit. Fuck that, man. What do they ever do? That gives prestige to the title when a champion defends it against good opponents and winning clean. It gives prestige to it. Which is anti-Brock Lesnar. Completely anti-Brock Lesnar. So, with that said, though, I do want to talk a little bit of, and we're going to do another prestige of a title a little bit later on. Yes, we're going to talk about that, too. Monday Night Raw, apparently, Jeff Jarrett has signed a contract with WWE. On-air and producer. Limited on air, so you know he's maybe gonna do a match. He'll do a match against Elias.
Yeah, I think if GMs come back, he'll be a GM.
I agree. And then it was fun to see Road Dogg out there. He's already a producer. I think that's maybe a one-time deal, or maybe not. Maybe it'll be Elias and a partner of his choosing versus Jarrett and Road Dogg. Now, what's weird about that is
that they turned Elias and Rusev heel again.
Yeah. Yeah.
After like a week ago, they turned him face.
Yeah. It's like it doesn't.
They're doing a big show to him.
Yeah, they are.
And then heel face. He'll figure it out.
Yeah, he'll figure it out. That's what they're doing to these guys, and it doesn't make sense.
I mean, Rusev, I understand because Rusev fits the heel thing a little better. Like he's. Like a big, strong guy. They like to market like the foreigner people as heel.
Right.
Like so he makes sense.
Like,
Elias was doing really good as a face.
He was amazing as a face. But
I mean, but you still don't know if that was really a heel turn. Like maybe he was just attacking Jarrett because he doesn't like Jeff Jarrett and Road Dogg.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's not like Road Dogg's like a top face. No one's seen him in like 10 years.
Exactly. Oh man. But no. Yeah, that was weird, but it's fun to see that Jeff Jarrett is back for limited time, and maybe we're gonna get Road Dogg and Jeff Jarrett versus Elias and a partner of his choosing at Elimination or Fastlane. So. I really, really, really loved the promo of Seth Rollins in the beginning. Yeah. That was fucking awesome. It actually does feel like, alright, him and Triple H, that was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
You still had a little bit of tension between the two of them, which it showed a little bit, but you also did feel, Triple H is like, hey, you fucking did it. I told you to fucking be the Seth frickin' Rollins that you are, and you fucking did it. And then at the end, when he picked Brock Lesnar, Lesnar picked Lesnar. He forced him to pick him. And then I really do like, storyline-wise, Lesnar just going off, F5ing him 6 times, Rollins, you know, saying, I'm not fucking through with you. So I know it's going to be limited times that we're going to see Lesnar from now until WrestleMania itself. Maybe 3.
Limited, we'll see him probably one more time.
Yeah. But at least they started out on the right foot. It all depends on how they will book the match at WrestleMania. But the one
I could see them booking it like when, like how Goldberg beat Owens, where Seth just hits like 3 curb stomps on him in a row, and just pins him and done.
They could, because they're going to have the main event, Ronda versus Becky.
Yeah.
So if that's going to be the main event, you might as well just have Lesnar and Rollins become a complete squash with Rollins winning in 2 minutes. I think that would be a good idea.
My friend kind of said that online when I told him I was disappointed that it wasn't Seth and Bryan. He's like, oh, why? This means Seth's getting the title. I was like, not necessarily. I was like, because you don't know what Vince had set up with Brock Lesnar.
We all thought Reigns was going to win the title last year.
For all we know, Brock Lesnar can keep it till SummerSlam or WrestleMania next year.
And then lose it to Reigns.
Yeah. Like, you don't, like, saying, like, oh, well, Seth will just beat him. I mean, you thought, like, a million other people were just going to beat him, and then all of a sudden Vince signs him to another contract, and it's like, oh, well, his last match is now SummerSlam. His last match is now Judgment Day. His last match is now Royal Rumble.
His last match is WrestleMania 42. You know, and he still has the title. I know, I'm going all over the place on this one because there's just so much to talk about.
I like the Revival beating the shit out of Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins.
That was funny. That was great. And you know what? It's interesting how they're going to make Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins a tag team.
I mean, they're a good team and they have nothing to do right now, so
might as well. And like I said, that they're building up the tag team divisions. I don't know. Well, they're also doing on SmackDown. We'll get to that too. Oh, there's so much to talk about. It's crazy. I love it.
Oh yeah, I mean, all the big rumors that Revival is supposed to be like the face of the Raw one. Once Mania comes around, they're supposed to get the titles.
Thank God. They need to get it off of Chad Gable and
Bobby Roode.
Yeah, there's no prestige on that. Speaking of prestige on that, which I have another title to talk about prestige later on, but it feels like WrestleMania season, right? Literally, when Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch were in the ring with their promo, it literally felt like a week away of WrestleMania, and that match alone just makes me so excited for WrestleMania. I feel like I'm 10 years old again, and I feel like this is The Rock and Austin. Like that's what it feels like. They put on such an amazing promo, such huge pops for Becky Lynch. It was amazing. A plus on that promo. Both stars did amazing in it. Great acting, great. I'm excited.
This is Becky Lynch's bio on her Twitter now.
What? Back in Roddy's head. Back in Roddy's head. Oh my God, I love it. It should main event it. I'm sorry.
I posted this.
Roddy, wish the man a happy birthday, little weirdo. I love it. I'm so excited. I'm just so. And you know what? I really hope they don't put Charlotte Flair in. I really don't. They will, but I hope they don't, but they will.
I think they will, but I think it might be to have her take the loss. So either Ronda or Becky don't look weak.
Yeah.
Because if Ronda's going to go away for a little while after this, you have her lose, but she doesn't lose.
Right.
Someone else taps out.
Right.
And then Becky goes to Raw. Charlotte stays on.
And then maybe we'll see about Ronda because there's rumors of her wanting to have children, but she says, that's my vagina! Don't talk about my vagina! It's like,
she's still under contract till like 2022. So it's a Revival, so it doesn't really, I mean, she could go away for a little time, but I mean, she's still under contract, so.
We'll see what's happening to that. But yeah, it's exciting. We had the Elimination Tag Team.
Riot Squad.
Riot Squad. Nia Jax and Tamina, which doesn't make sense. And
it's because they're both of Samoan and both can't wrestle.
Yeah, and they both have people in their family that were in WWE before. And who was the third one? I forgot.
Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose.
Yeah, and Mandy Rose. No Sasha and Bayley.
Not yet.
Yeah, but is it going to be 3 of Raw, 3 of SmackDown?
Mandy and Sonya are SmackDown.
Oh, yeah, they are. Okay, never mind. So actually Sasha and Bayley.
And that might be an NXT team, too.
That would be badass.
Because they're saying that Io Shirai and Kairi Sane are supposed to be in it.
That'll be badass. I'm thinking of what else on Monday Night Raw, but I think that's it on Raw. Yeah, so SmackDown. Let's get to what you want to talk about on SmackDown. I know you're very excited. Yes. Daniel Bryan's new championship. Great fucking promo by Daniel Bryan.
Rowan was good too.
Well, what do you think about this Rowan thing?
I like it.
I like it too.
I like it also for the reason that I told you that now Bray's kind of going in on Bryan now and like
right.
And I could see this being
like a faction.
No, like Bray goes against Bryan for the WWE title, and then Rowan, Harper turn on Bryan, and Bray brings him back.
And they bring him back. But Bray is right now a Raw superstar, so you would have...
It doesn't matter. People show up on whatever the fuck show they want to.
Well, Cena and Undertaker do. They can do whatever the fuck they want.
But even the women do. Charlotte's randomly on Raw one week. But, I mean, Becky won the Rumble.
Yeah, Becky can do whatever the fuck she wants now. It doesn't matter on that end. But this Rowan thing, like, I really like it. But it's like, and I understand... Rowan is a big, tall monster, fine and great, but I don't know. Like, I guess Harper really is still hurt.
He is, yeah.
So it's probably going to be another 3, 4, 5 months.
Maybe a little less.
Maybe even less or whatever, but I guess Bludgeon Brothers are over with, so you guys don't have to worry about that. You know, New Day, Usos, Shane, and Miz. They don't.
But I mean, they could just team them up again when he gets back.
It would just be not as the Bludgeon Brothers, but just Harper and Rowan and part of the Daniel Bryan Green Party.
Unless Bray takes them back.
That would be fucking awesome. Yeah, this title. You know what? Last night's promo really showed me is that Bryan is going to be the champ for a while.
Yeah.
He's going to be a champion at
least SummerSlam.
I was going to say SummerSlam. At least till Money in the Bank.
That, like, the one thing I think he'll be till SummerSlam.
Yeah.
I think at SummerSlam, Bray Wyatt will beat him for it.
That'd be cool. Yeah, because, you know, they usually do after WrestleMania the whole shake-up. So then Bray Wyatt might go back to SmackDown and then challenge Daniel Bryan for the title. I could totally see that. This just shows that this is the long term.
After this, you're gonna have, I think AJ is gonna go, but they might switch the champions too. Because, like I said,
like WWE goes to Raw, and like I said, Universal goes to SmackDown.
Fox really wants Seth Rollins on SmackDown.
Interesting.
Unless Seth doesn't have a long title.
Exactly.
But, I could see Bray going over to back to SmackDown where he's at. I also think Finn's going to go to SmackDown. I think AJ's going to go to Raw. Who else?
Yeah. But we'll see.
Rusev might go to Raw.
Right.
Shinsuke.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, that's the other thing, that they teamed up Shinsuke and Rusev. Now, this is the title that I wanted to talk about, Prestige. And that is the United States Championship. And it's been going around like a $2 hooker right now. So, Rusev lost it to Shinsuke on the pre-show of Royal Rumble.
Yep.
Then,
Shinsuke lost it to R-Truth.
Shinsuke loses it to R-Truth. And then
Rusev loses
to R-Truth. So now R-Truth is our United States champion.
I don't have a problem with that. I like R-Truth.
I don't either, but it's just... I don't know. I
don't think that really damages anything for the Prestige with that title. because that title has so much to begin with.
Yeah.
It's not like the Universal title, who's only had 5 title holders. The best one is Kevin Owens, and he never won a match clean when he was champion.
Exactly. It's true. It's just so weird. I mean, I like it, but we'll see what they're going to do with it. I don't know what they're going to do with it.
I heard part of it was that Shinsuke wasn't supposed to win at the Rumble. That the ref count kind of fucked up.
Well, they fucked up on that. Shinsuke fucked up on SmackDown.
Yeah.
If you saw the roll-up, he was already kicked out after 2.
Yeah.
And he went down for the 3. So I believe Shinsuke fucked up the ending. I think he didn't think it was supposed to be the ending. He probably thought he was going to get another reversal, and then he would get rolled up for the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
But it didn't go down like that, so it was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And then Rusev comes out, and like, so is this an impromptu just to get the title off of R-Truth? Like, what happened? And then he wins, and it's like, wait a minute! R-Truth is our United States champion.
It's so worse than fucking Santino or Greg Khali.
I agree.
Or Brock being the world champion.
I like it, but it was just a weird set of events right then and there. If you would have had like a rivalry of R-Truth, I don't know.
I mean, it's kind of
rivalry of R-Truth and Shinsuke for a while.
R-Truth for like a couple of weeks. So you already kind of had that.
So he did. But now, they're going to have Rusev and Shinsuke as a tag team to beef up the division and probably go for the titles. And, and then they're going to have Ray and Almas. But I really also like what they're doing at the end of the night with Daniel Bryan and showing the belt, finding great, and then having AJ Styles come out, and then Jeff, and then Mustafa. But the motherfucker that stole the fucking show, that whole promo, Samoa Joe. He was spitting fire, man. Spitting fire. Jeff Hardy, why don't you shut the fuck up and pretend it's AA? Oh my God, AJ, how's Wendy? Randy Orton, we haven't tangled yet, but believe me, when I make you go to sleep, it's not going to be out of nowhere. Just one after the other. It's like, I love Samoa Joe. Mm-hmm. He needs to be champ. I know it's not going to happen because Daniel Bryan is going to be for the long term, but setting up Elimination Chamber for the title, even though we know Bryan's going to win, it's still going to be an exciting match. I love how they're putting Mustafa Ali in there. They're going to have him and Jeff Hardy in there. We're going to have some good spots in that match. And still with Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles, dude, we have everything we want in this match. We got the high flyers, we got the great reversals and grapplers, and then we got the strikers. We got Orton, and we got Samoa Joe. We got the brutes. We got this shit. This is going to be fucking amazing. I'm excited for Elimination Chamber.
The Elimination Chamber pay-per-view should be good. I'm excited for that. I'm not really excited for the one that follows it, because I think that's too many pay-per-views in a short period of time.
That's what I've been saying.
But Elimination Chamber is going to be good with the women's tag titles and the world title match. I like the idea of the WWE title match in the Chamber. I would have preferred if they used the Chamber to determine a number one contender for WrestleMania. And for one other person in that, because we still don't know.
They're going to do that at Fastlane.
Yeah, maybe.
Because, that's what they have to do at Fastlane. Because you're going to have Daniel Bryan come out victorious at Elimination Chamber, and then I don't know what the hell they're going to do for Fastlane, but maybe say Daniel Bryan versus Jeff Hardy at Fastlane. Right. And then you might have like a one-on-one or a triple threat of like, I don't know.
Probably Joe, AJ,
Ali, and Randy Orton.
Yeah.
And then you get Bryan versus AJ at WrestleMania again.
Yeah.
I think I can see that.
I don't think it's going to be Bryan AJ again. I think I can see Bryan Joe maybe.
And then kind of make Joe into the brute face. That's just like...
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, he's just going to be him.
There's no real legit faces or heels anymore, so it doesn't really...
It's true.
Like, you just do what you want. But, yeah, I can see a Joe Bryan, because I don't know if they'll do another one-on-one match with Bryan and AJ just because they've already done it
so many times.
Yeah.
Kind of like how they did it with Shinsuke and AJ. It's like, all right, this is good, but it's the same fucking shit with shitty endings too. At least with Daniel Bryan and AJ, you don't get those shitty endings.
At the Rumble, you got it.
That was very
face slam of AJ.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, it's not that shitty. It's not like, you know, a disqualification or a double count out or, you know, like Shinsuke and him and even Samoa Joe and AJ. You had a lot of those. At least with this, you have a pure heel ending.
Yeah.
Both, ref is down, both of them are, whatever. Ref is down. Face gets their finisher, go for the pin, nobody's there, you know it's a 3 count, all of a sudden somebody out of nowhere comes out, does their finisher to them, heel gets on top of the guy, 1, 2, 3, ref gets up, 1, 2, 3, game over, heel wins.
Yeah.
Love it, perfect, I like it, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I got nothing else.
And then I just read the NXT spoilers for next few weeks.
What?
Velveteen Dream won the North American title from Gargano.
Well done. Okay.
But then Gargano and Ciampa jumped in and beat the shit out of him. So.
That's going to be interesting. And then we still have to figure out where EC3, Lars...
well, they're having machineries on SmackDown.
Yes, yeah, they had their match.
They're saying EC3, I think, is also supposed to be on SmackDown.
Okay.
The other one's going to be on Raw. I think Lacey and who? I forgot who else.
Lacey and Lars?
If Lars ever shows up.
Yeah. Lacey did very well in the Women's Royal Rumble. I wanted to note that.
So
at first I thought she was suck. Casey was doing very good. Yeah, I got nothing else.
Yep.
I'm James.
I'm Adam.
It's the Pup List. We'll see you next week.
Flacco still sucks.